Ladies, you ever look at a French woman over 50 and wonder, how does she always look so effortlessly good? There's something almost magnetic about the way she carries herself. Whether she's picking up bread at the boulangerie or meeting friends for lunch, she has this understated confidence that's impossible to ignore. Today, we're diving deep into 50 things elegant French women over 50 never wear. And trust me, some of these might surprise you. Plus, one secret tip comes for you at the end of the video that you do not want to miss. Let's jump in. But first, let me paint you a picture. Imagine walking through the streets of Paris on a Tuesday afternoon. You'll notice something interesting about the women over 50. They're not trying to look 30. They're not hiding behind trends or flashy statements. Instead, they've mastered something far more powerful, the art of being authentically themselves. And that, my friends, is where true elegance begins. Number 1, flashy logos. French women understand that elegance doesn't shout but whispers. You won't find them wearing a sweatshirt with a giant designer name across the chest or a purse plastered with logos. Their style says, "I know what I'm doing," without having to advertise it. They choose quality pieces, but they let the craftsmanship speak for itself. Think about it this way. When you meet someone truly confident, do they spend the first 5 minutes telling you how successful they are? Of course not. The same principle applies to dressing. A beautifully cut blazer in excellent fabric doesn't need a logo to prove its worth. The way it drapes, the way it makes you feel, the compliments you receive, that's the real advertisement. Have you ever bought something just because of the label? Be honest, I think we've all done it at least once. But here's what I've learned. The most memorable outfits are the ones where people remember you, not what you were wearing. Number 2, oversized, sporty sneakers. Now, sneakers can absolutely be chic, but those giant, ultra-padded athletic trainers, not for walking around the streets of Paris. French women go for sleeker styles, low-profile white leather, minimal branding, maybe a soft suede. Something you can pair with trousers or a midi skirt without looking like you're on your way to the gym. The key here is proportion and intention. A chunky sneaker can overwhelm the line of a beautiful pair of tailored pants. Instead, think of shoes as the foundation of your outfit. They should support and enhance, not dominate. If your sneakers make your feet look like marshmallows, it might be time to rethink. I love seeing how French women pair simple white leather sneakers with a flowing midi dress and a structured blazer. It's comfortable, practical, and undeniably chic. The sneaker becomes part of the story, not the whole story. Number 3, anything too tight. This one's big and it goes beyond just comfort, though comfort is important. Clothes that are too clingy, be it a dress that hugs every curve or pants that feel like a second skin, are just not part of the elegant French woman's playbook. Instead, it's about drape, structure, fluidity. The outfit should flatter your shape without trying to show everything. Think movement, not restriction. When you watch a French woman walk down the street, her clothes move with her naturally. There's no tugging, no adjusting, no self-consciousness. The fabric flows and breathes. This doesn't mean everything should be loose. It means everything should fit properly for your body and allow you to be yourself. I've noticed that when we wear clothes that are too tight, we spend mental energy all day thinking about them. Are they riding up? Can people see too much? Is this comfortable for sitting? French women eliminate that mental load entirely by choosing pieces that just work. Then, thank me later. Number 4, ripped or distressed denim. You'll see French women wear jeans, absolutely. But those big shredded holes or frayed hems, not their thing. Distressed denim often looks forced, like you're trying to prove something. And French women don't try to prove anything with their clothes. Their jeans tend to be darker, better fitting, and more refined. Think of jeans as the foundation piece they are: neutral, versatile, reliable. A good pair of straight leg or high-rise jeans in a solid wash can last you years and pair with everything from a simple white tee to a silk blouse to a cashmere sweater. The French approach to denim is almost architectural. They want clean lines, good proportions, and quality fabric that ages beautifully rather than falls apart. When denim distresses naturally over time, it tells a story. When it's pre-distressed, it's just costume. Number 5, fast fashion trends. If something's blowing up on TikTok this week, chances are they'll pass. French women are trend-aware, but not trend-obsessed. They invest in pieces that last across seasons, even across decades. Sure, they might try a new silhouette or accessory here and there, but only if it complements what they already love and wear. This approach requires a different mindset about shopping. Instead of asking, "What's trendy right now?" they ask, "Will I still love this in 5 years?" Instead of filling their closets with lots of cheap pieces, they invest in fewer, better pieces that work harder. Do you chase trends, or do you curate a style that actually works for your life? That's a question worth asking. Because here's the thing about trends. They're designed to make you feel like what you currently own isn't good enough, but French women already know they're enough. Number 6, neon colors. There's a reason why Parisian style is known for its neutrals. French women know that bold neon can easily overpower a look, and frankly, overpower the woman wearing it. You won't find them in highlighter green or fluorescent pink. Instead, their palette is rich and sophisticated: navy, beige, cream, olive, charcoal, deep burgundy. These colors mix and match effortlessly and never go out of style. They also photograph beautifully and look elegant in any lighting. Think about building a wardrobe like a painter's palette. Start with your neutrals as your base, then add in colors that work harmoniously together. This doesn't mean their wardrobes are boring. A rich emerald green, a deep coral, a beautiful gold. These colors have depth and sophistication. They enhance your natural coloring rather than competing with it. Number 7, extremely high heels. Don't get me wrong, French women wear heels, but the towering can't walk kind, not so much. Their footwear is meant to move through the day with grace. You'll often see low block heels, a mid-heel pump, or a classic kitten heel. These aren't run-to-the-taxi shoes. They're meant for walking confidently down cobblestone streets, climbing metro stairs, and standing comfortably at social gatherings. When you can walk naturally in your heels, you move differently. You're not tiptoeing or gripping for balance, you're gliding. Elegance is comfortable, not painful. And here's something interesting. When you're comfortable in your shoes, you stand taller naturally. Your whole posture improves. That confident stance is worth more than an extra 2 inches of height. Number 8, overly matched accessories. That old school match your shoes to your bag, to your belt, to your nail polish? Look, that's not part of the modern French woman's styling formula. It feels dated and overly coordinated, like you're wearing a costume rather than expressing your personal style. They mix warm tones with cool tones thoughtfully. They might wear a camel coat with black loafers and a brown leather bag, and somehow it works perfectly. It feels natural, not overly styled. The key here is balance, ladies, not perfection. This approach allows for more creativity and personality in dressing. Instead of following strict matching rules, you develop an eye for what works together. You start to see connections between pieces that aren't obvious. Maybe it's the undertone of the leather, or the way 2 different textures complement each other. Number 9, heavy, cakey makeup. French women over 50 lean toward a more natural, luminous face. They're not baking their contour or doing intense cut creases. It's about looking like themselves, but a little more polished. A bit of blush, mascara, and a beautiful red or rose lipstick is often enough. You'll rarely see foundation layered on so thick it looks like a mask. Real skin, real texture. That's where the beauty is. They understand that makeup should enhance your features, not create new ones. The goal is to look healthy, rested, and radiant. This approach to beauty extends beyond just makeup. It's about taking care of your skin, getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, all the things that create natural beauty from within. The makeup is just the finishing touch. Number 10, cheap fabrics. This one's non-negotiable. Elegant French women are extremely sensitive to fabric. They prefer fewer pieces in better quality. Think natural fibers: linen, cotton, wool, cashmere, silk. If it pills after one wash or feels plasticky to the touch, they'd rather go without. And here's the secret. Even a plain white blouse in a good fabric looks more elegant than a flashy designer piece in polyester. The fabric moves differently, drapes differently, and ages differently. It also feels better against your skin, which affects how you carry yourself. Always touch before you buy. Feel the weight, the texture, the quality. Good fabric is an investment in how you'll feel wearing the piece. And when you feel good, you look good. Let's take a breath right there, because we're only 10 items in, and I'm already curious. How many of these are you guilty of? Or maybe you've already let go of some of them and feel more confident than ever. Let me know in the comments because I always love hearing from you. But before we continue, let me share something important. This isn't about judgment or rules for the sake of rules. It's about understanding what serves you and what doesn't. Every item on this list represents a choice to prioritize elegance over trends, quality over quantity, authenticity over conformity. Now let's move on. Number 11, over-accessorizing. You know that saying, before you leave the house, take one thing off. French women live by that. You won't see them stacking bracelets, layering giant statement necklaces, and topping it off with oversized earrings. One beautiful piece is usually enough. A pair of pearl studs, a silk scarf, a vintage ring, they choose thoughtfully and let it breathe. The accessory becomes a focal point rather than competing for attention with 5 other pieces. Have you ever put something on, then looked in the mirror and thought, maybe too much? That moment of hesitation? Definitely trust it. Your instincts are usually right about these things. This principle applies beyond jewelry too. It's about the overall composition of your look. If you're wearing a patterned scarf, maybe skip the patterned shoes. If you're wearing statement earrings, maybe keep the necklace simple. It's about creating harmony rather than chaos.